As you live upon a planet, it is necessary for you to understand planetary geology. And today we will talk about inland basins or places where the water does not flow into the sea. In the near past, there was a lake in Africa that was larger in spatial dimension than any lake on the earth currently. And it was called, we don't know, and we call it Megalake Chad. And this lake was immense, an inland sea, and it drained down through Nigeria to the Atlantic Ocean. So it was connected to the sea. And as it shrunk and as the Saharan desert expanded, Lake Chad became a small and insignificant fraction of what it once was. And our objective with this lake is not to create Megalake Chad in its fullest glory, which would be counterproductive, but to meet somewhere in the middle and create still the largest lake on the planet Earth, but not the largest possible lake upon the planet Earth. And we aim to do this, number one, because it is my pleasure. Number two, because it is towards the glory of mankind, a project that will inspire humanity. Three, because it is necessary for the continued existence of people along the shores and in the basin of the ever-shrinking Lake Chad. And then finally, because if we cannot wage war and succeed against the Saharan desert, we have no business terraforming Mars. We have no reason to assume that it could ever succeed. The Saharan desert is entirely unnatural. It has been arid before, but it has never been so arid. It will be defeated by natural processes involving the axis of the Earth. And because it will be defeated by natural processes, I am comfortable attempting to do the impossible. We will succeed even if we fail. We simply have to endure to see Lake Chad come back strong. However, I would like to actually do it. And thankfully, I did not have to think of how to do it. The Belgian national government, their colonial authorities, figured out how to do it a long time ago before they left the place to exploit it and to leave it alone to its own devices and to the devices of those around it. And there I'm referring to Congo. And the Congo River is a mighty river, and I deem it to be a little too deep, a little too fast, and so I'd say to all the people upon our shorelines, the Congo River is a mighty and untamed river, and we will not be taming her. We will simply be taking about 4 to 5% of her tributary waters and sending them to the west and to the north to Lake Chad through a series of hydroelectric dams and canals. So through connected reservoirs of water and canal. The easement to this canal will be lined with industry and manufacturing along with solar. It will constitute vital economic infrastructure, and it will help lay foundations economic for regional integration. It will help make the world a cleaner and better place, though as all of our works do, it will have environmental impacts that will have to be managed and assessed. But we do not have the luxury of letting millions of people run out of fresh water. We simply have to do it, and we will do it, and Transaqua will succeed no matter how much it costs in money, but we'll move slow that it may not cost so many lives. All of the canals have cost too many lives. And this one is perhaps the most necessary because it does not merely cut travel times on the seas, but instead provides a navigable river for a continent that has hardly one.